Hello again, this is Tiffany. Welcome to the Bailey Family Business Channel. Today is a Thursday morning here, and yesterday we had some exciting things happen with the business. So yesterday we received our official product sample for our napkin holder, and just to recap on that, we had ordered samples from 4 different manufacturers of napkin holders, and then we chose our favorite. So then we went back to our favorite and said, we liked yours, but we have to get our packaging right. So actually we ended up changing the logo that they put on it too. So we changed the logo, and they were laser engraving the logo, and we had them screen printed instead. And then we had them work on the packaging, how it would be for the actual item. And they put all that together, the packaging and the laser engraved logo, and sent us a final sample with those integrated in. And we got that yesterday, and it looked awesome. I will include some photos of it right now. So that was the final sample we got. I didn't take a video of unboxing it because yesterday was a really busy day for us. Didn't film the unboxing, but like I said, those are the photos of how it looked. Oh, I've got waffle behind me here. So anyway, we were really happy with it. So last night I went back to that manufacturer and told them we liked it. Everything looked good. So we paid our, we paid our deposit to have them start producing our first bulk order of those. So we ordered 600 units to start. What they do recommend is that you look at the sales for the competing products and, look at the monthly sales and then figure out about what 3 months supply for you would be. So that would give you a month to sell, and then you could reorder, and then it would give the manufacturer a month to produce them, and then it would give a month for shipping. So that's why they say a 3-month supply kind of gives you a month to gauge sales and then reorder if you need to. So I ordered 600 units, and that does maybe give us a little bit of a buffer. That might be a little bit high. It's kind of hard to figure out what that initial number should be, but we were comfortable with how much that ended up costing total. And then at this time right now, I had gotten a shipping quote too, and they figured that shipping was going to be about 90 cents a unit. So that didn't seem too bad either for shipping. So now that we have that all ordered, we start moving into some new phases for that. So this is kind of a little bit intimidating. So what we're going to have to do is take that sample that I received, and we're going to have to send that to a product photographer who will probably do some Amazon backdrop photos where there's going to be a white backdrop, and then you set this item in front of it, a really clean image. Amazon requires product photos to have the white background. So they'll do some like that, and then they'll probably do some lifestyle photos too. And I have a few referrals on people who can help me with those photography items. And then beyond that, I'll have to start looking at SEO and how to get our listing text together. So that's another thing that I'll start working on. And then the third thing I need to look at is I've been really hearing about how it's a good idea to hire a private inspector to check, especially your first couple orders from a new manufacturer. So I have a referral for a product inspector in China who we can hire. It's affordable, and they go to the manufacturing facility when your product's almost finished. They take a certain percentage of your inventory, and they open up those items and inspect them and make sure that the packaging is good and make sure that there's no flaws in the item and that everything's sellable. And the people that lead the course that I've been going through, which check the description if you're interested in this course. It's super interesting to learn about how to get this Amazon FBA business up and going. But the Rainmaker family who leads the course, they gave this testimonial that they have used this inspection company before for their product, and they found that there was a certain percentage of their inventory that they were purchasing that was going to have defects in it, that was going to be unsellable. And based on that information, they actually were able to negotiate with their manufacturer for a discount on future, on their next order or something like that. So very good information to know, especially when you don't really know what the quality is going to be coming out of these bulk orders in the beginning. So I don't know if I'm supposed to warn my manufacturer that I'm going to have this private inspection. So I need to do a little bit of research and figure out at what phase in the process I tell the manufacturer that there's going to be this extra step that I'm going to have ordered. I don't really want to give them a heads up about it because I don't want them to give me different quality than they otherwise would. You know, it's kind of a good test if they don't know that this step is coming. And then, you know, and then I say, oh, we're almost done. Okay, well, I'm going to have this inspector come. And then we see what we get and what they would have sent to me if I didn't have an inspector. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to do that private inspection at some point too. And I'll have to get in contact with those inspectors and just figure out when I'm supposed to notify the manufacturer. So the manufacturer said last night that it takes about 20 days for them to make all the items. So that is kind of what we're looking at. It's 20 days for manufacturing. And then, you know, they'll be shipping and the inspection after, or the inspection and then the shipping after the manufacturing. So those are what the steps are looking like. If anybody's curious, what ended up happening for payment terms was I paid 30% of the bulk order cost up front, and then the remaining, I think, is just paid when there are certain ways through manufacturing. I'm not actually totally sure about that. I don't think that this manufacturer had really told me what payment terms were, but they only required 30% down last night. And like I said, that wasn't like a huge number for us for this many units or anything. So it wasn't like a scary thing to do or anything, putting that money down, but just kind of a fun step in the process to have been to the point where we made a decision and made that first order. So anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to get Steve to sit down with me sometime soon so we can do our like brand announcement video, and then we can start talking a little bit more about like our vision for what we're doing with this company. Hello again.
Hello.
So here I am with Steve. But we wanted to hop on here and talk about what our brand is.
It's a big day.
So like I said, we officially ordered our first bulk purchase last night of 600 napkin holders. And like I said, we put 30% down on those at first, and then I have to figure out when we pay the rest because I don't know what the payment terms were. But I'm sure they'll tell me when I need to pay my money.
Right.
So anyway, so we have a logo that we put on the bottom of it. This is our product here. So here it is. So it comes like this in this brown box. They'll print our barcode on it, and then it's got like a bubble bag on it to keep it safe in shipping. So you open it up, and then it's like this.
Right.
And on the bottom of it is our logo. So our brand is called Lulie and Cat. And the reasoning for that is we have Lucy and Lily and the cat. I mean, we have a dog too, and there's me and Steve, but
Right.
we just thought Lily and Cat sounded cute. And so this is a napkin holder. On the inside, there's this little thank you postcard on it with like a little note and a QR code on the back. And I've talked about this before, but like the QR code opens up like a video, like just a thank you video for now. So this is how it'll look. It's really sturdy, feels really good.
Right.
We love the finish of it. I tested it and I like put water on it last night to make sure nothing rubs off, and it was good. No transfer at all. So
Right, and so this is the version of the napkin holder that we chose. It was the one that has the cross on the front, and yeah, we compared all the samples that we got, and we like this one the best. And yeah, we finally got this production sample.
yeah, so we like this is our second version of this because we changed the logo on the bottom. I was using a different logo for the home products, and it was kind of just a generic logo, but we also had this cat logo, but I didn't know if it was okay to put this cat logo on like a home product But the more I was reading about like branding and stuff, it sounded like I should really just have one logo, especially for Amazon, so they don't get confused about the different types of products I'm selling. So back to like our brand name, Lulian Cat. So our vision for the brand is that we are going to have home products, but primarily we're going to have cat products. So when we were doing our product research, we were finding a lot of options for like cat products in our searches. So we have a couple different cat specific products that we'll be launching within the next year. And the second product that we're launching is going to be a cat product. And like I said, we have ordered a custom mold for that product already. We also have started sourcing on our third product, which is going to be another cat product. So eventually I'd like to launch another home product though.
Right.
So we'll have it both ways. But I'm going to put in like a video right now of our website. So yeah, so super simple so far, but that's the website that we put together quick last weekend, and we'll put some more content and everything on there as we get our brand, going more. And we're gonna have like probably a blog there and some other information.
Right. So we can, maybe talk about how Lulian Cat and how Waffle, our new cat, we are newbies for being cat owners.
Yeah, we're new cat parents. Waffle's just kitten.
But yeah, Waffle was kind of significant in that how he came to us and why we wanted to get a cat. And so that kind of helped lead to finding the cat product niche.
So like interestingly, we've had dogs almost the whole time we've been married, almost. So we'd always been dog people, and then the kids knew our dogs and whatever. But a couple years ago, Lucy started really begging for a cat. She just loves cats. And we were like, no, Steve would always joke, like, we don't want any more fuzzies, no more fuzzies.
Right.
And, like I mentioned that both my parents have passed away in the last year. And when we were back in my hometown for my dad's funeral, we were staying at my mom and dad's house, kind of taking care of, like, cleaning out the house a little bit of some of the possessions. And there was this neighborhood cat who kept coming in my parents' backyard and visiting the girls. And I'll put in a picture here of the girls with this sweet cat. So that's the cat. And, interestingly enough, my grandma, which was my dad's mom, had a little orange tabby cat named Sandy when I was little, and probably Lucy's age, actually. So it was like so weird seeing this cat in my parents' yard visiting my girls. So then, like, when I was back, I started thinking maybe we should get Lucy a cat. So I started joking with Steve when we were in the airport on the way back home, like, I think I'm gonna get a cat, Steve. And Steve's like, I don't think any more fuzzies.
Yeah.
But we got back, and the next day we were back, I took the girls to the Humane Society, and we got a cat, and it was Waffle. And he's an orange tabby cat, just like the cat we saw at my parents' house, and just like the cat my grandma had. And he's been the sweetest. And like a week after we got Waffle, our oldest dog passed away. And like, I just have been so glad that we've had Waffle, because we have another dog who's older, and it would have been so hard for her to be alone when our dog passed. So it's been really nice to have, like little kitten energy and
Right.
another fuzzy.
So it took me a while to warm up, but yeah, Waffle's been kind of fun.
Yeah. And like having so much loss in the last year, like it felt fitting to tie the business to like something that kind of came out of the loss. Like we got a cat because we lost my parent, because we were back at my parents' house during the loss. And okay, so Lily just woke up from her nap. She's showing that she has like this little metal mailbox Lucy set up outside of her bedroom door. And when she wakes up, Lucy like leaves a little thing in her mailbox. So today Lucy left her little
candy, I
Half of a
guess.
candy.
But anyway,
And
back
then
to our thing. So here is Lou, Lee, and Cat. Lucy, Lily. Oh no, Lucy, Lily, and the Cat Waffle. So anyway, this is our company brand, and that's just how it came to be. That's how it came to be. We thought about putting out lots of different types of products. We thought about doing some other things, and we might do them eventually, but this just seemed to work for now. So this is our brand, Lily and Cat.
Yeah.
So hope you guys will continue to support us. And thanks for joining us today. And we're going to go make some supper and just hang out as a family the rest of the night. But we will check in with you again soon.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.